We're getting close to buying the entire county for our use on our Wymark Seed Farm, and today we're going to be going one step closer. Now, you may have noticed we are a little short on cash already, guys. $87,000 in the hole right now, and that doesn't even include, well, the mortgage that we still owe on this property, which is, you know what, I haven't checked in a while. Let's get these trucks over by the silo, and we'll go double check our bank statements and see where we're sitting.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Okay, we're down to 2.8 million we owe currently on the old mortgage. Of the almost 4 million we started with, like I said, we're paying out approximately $20,000 a month. It's all coming together slowly. We still owe a whole lot of money though. So today we're going to try and fix some of the problems we're having with the old finances. I've got a lot of, well, seed in here. We got the durum, lentils, and pea seed ready to rock and roll. You know what? I'll take a little look at that in a second, but we need to start shipping this all off, guys. It's all got to go. It's all got to go down and be shipped to Speedy Creek once again. Gertie, you got this? Looks like we're lined up all right. We might have to fix the auger a little bit here. Looks like, here, hang on. So let's just move this a little bit so it's out of the way. And there we go. Yeah. And we'll put in. Let's start with the durum. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. All right. So we'll let this go. Gertie, you're good to go. I think she's done this before. She knows the drill here. And we'll take a look and see how much money we can make off this going forward, because we got to be able to get close, guys. I know we're gonna get back into the black out of that $87,000 that we're owing right now. But man, we got a long ways to go. Man, I would love to have a couple more trucks, to be honest with you, to make this go a little bit faster. Only the 2 trucks, it does make it go a little on the slow side, I have to admit. Yeah, get going. You're full. Get going. All right, and Matilda's pulling up now as well. Perfect. Once again, I'll just turn this on for her. All right, perfect. All right, that's a good couple loads. That'll be a little about a third of what we got, I guess, guys, for the durum. Got a lot of trips to make still today, though. So it is still December, and technically our best time to sell most of our products is, well, if we take a look, let me look for you here, guys, quickly, so we know what we're talking about. If we go to our seeds, price fluctuations. Usually January is typically the best, but December, it kind of peaks as well. It's interesting. So if we check on here, it tells us that January is our best month. However, right now, prices are sitting at what, 3,700? It's a couple hundred. It's like almost $100 more per thousand on almost everything except for the lentils. That's the only one that's technically down right now. But the best prices we're going to get for everything, which means it's time to start selling everything off. So we're taking it all down to the train yard right now. Where are you going? Why are you going that way? Don't go that way. Whatever, that's fine, I guess. It's a long road, though. So from the harvest itself, guys, we can go inside our seed production plant. I don't have a lot left in here. I've emptied this completely out. We've only, 56 liters of each of our seeds now. Still a lot of durum wheat that can be made into seed. You can see we've got 600,000 liters still. I'm not planting any more durum wheat for the foreseeable future, at least for the year. We're going to be focused on peas and lentils going forward. So our goal for today, there she goes. She's going all the way around. What a long way to go. Anyways, the goal for today is to hopefully get everything. Where is she? She's over here somewhere. Taken over to the train yard and hopefully shipped off tonight before midnight. Make sure we make that money. See if we can get out of debt for today, because it's $87,000. I want to get that taken care of. And then, of course, we'll pay our employees at the same time. And then the last question comes down to how much property can we buy? I could either buy the property. I mean, we could buy a bunch of land, I think, with what we're going to make today. Or I could pay off my loan of $2.8 million. I don't know. Of course, if I buy some more land, I'm probably going to need some more equipment. Just saying. I could definitely use another combine. Oh, man, that is one of the big things I do need. Of course, another planting setup wouldn't be bad either. I could use another one of these, but that also means I need another tractor. Gosh, I got a lot of things I want to buy, you guys. I mean, I can almost buy another couple truck and trailers, too, for days like this, where we're always just sitting around here waiting for everybody to drive around. Yeah, I got so many things I want to buy, and just no money to do it right now. All right, that should be it for the durum seed. That should be the last load for that, at least. Looks like we've still got quite a bit left to go, but all right, make decent headway. It's only been a couple, 15, 20 minutes so far. Getting there. All right, what do we got left to load up? Let's see here. Ooh, there's lots of seed. Don't want to sell those off. We got the pea seed and the lentils, of course. They're both got to go. So we'll get rid of the pea seed first. There is 300,000 farming units of that. All right, guys, this should be the last load. It only took us about an hour, I guess. Not too bad. I'm going to open that tarp up. There we go. Last one was one of the other trucks right there. They always like to spin around. I've got to work on talking to them about that. We got to teach them how to go straight there. Let's just load this on up. Our last little bit of seed. Perfect. Lentil seeds going in. 60,000 left in the silo, and that is all, guys. So that's going to be the last one. Should all fit into this trailer. All right, away we go. Let's, you know what? We're going to jump in the Ford, and we'll head down to the train station and see if we can get this all loaded up on a train and outbound tonight. Like I said, Swift Current needs, I think that's going to be our best price. It always is. It's always our best price. So let's get going. It's getting so late out. It's only 5 o'clock. Look at December. I guess it is Christmas time, isn't it? We're second part of December right now. So yeah, definitely. Surprised we don't have any snow on the ground yet, to be honest. We usually do get a little bit of snow out here. Oh, come on, get going. You can go a little bit quicker, right? Please? Oh, easy, 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 easy. Holy. I thought I was going to see a wreck right there. That didn't look good. I'm like following behind, and you know, there's nothing you can do. You just see everything that's about to happen, and there's not a thing you can do about it. Oh, well, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's go into the train station. Train is already there. Look at that. Train's waiting for us. We'll start loading this up, guys, as the, I think we got one more truck behind us still. So we should start loading the train up. So we got the most of the durum seed. I think there's 350,000 liters-ish of the durum. So that's probably 2 cars full, I believe. Almost 2 cars full. I think each one holds 150,000-ish. Maybe 160. I don't remember what it is, but anyways, so they're going to fill all of these up with that, and maybe we'll get some peas in, one more as well. Oh, I mean, there's only 90,000 per. It doesn't hold nearly as much as I thought it did. Never mind. All right, guys, so this whole train is all durum seed. Everything's durum seed on this. I still have, of course, the lentils and the peas to put in. I'm not sure about what we're going to do with the lentils, to be honest with you, yet. I think we'll sell them off anyways today. I mean, I've got to look at the strategy a little bit here, but I think the prices on the lentils is going to drop tomorrow. So we're better off selling them off today. It does say that potentially we could get more for them tomorrow, but that's just speculation. I think in December is our best bet. All right, well, I'm going to send this guy off, and I'll see you guys once we're all sold off here in just a little bit. All right, welcome back. We made a good chunk of change. I just got the payment. You can see that up top there. We made a lot of money. Almost $4 million. Actually, yeah, pretty much $4 million because we were $100,000 in debt. Not bad. I'm just refilling some herbicide and fertilizer. It looks like, yeah, fertilizer's going in. Should be enough for the time being, at least. You can see we've got 12,000 at the very bottom there of each. Currently in here, ready to go. No point in me selling that off yet. We could make a little bit more money, but I think, guys, it's time that we started making some offers on some property out here in the county and see if we could take over this whole county. I mean, I could pay off my debt, but that sounds kind of boring. Here, let's just go back into the office and I'll show you exactly how much we've made recently. Well, let's open up the books. Yeah, so as you can see, December last month, we made roughly 3.9 million. What do we, miscellaneous? I don't know what that would be considered on our income. It was part of the same. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly why half of it's considered, that portion is considered miscellaneous. But anyways, 3.9 million bucks is what we ended up making. That ain't bad, you guys. That really ain't bad. Of course, we had $21,000 per month was going off because of our mortgage on the property. But now we're back in business again. I can afford to pay my bills. What do we do with this $3.889 million we got sitting in the old bank account? Man, I got some things to think about. Let's take a look at some property. All right, so you can see exactly what I own already. I think what we're going to do is we're going to maybe buy down here, but properties are pretty expensive, and there is a 40% addition on a lot of this stuff. Everything that is not discounted. I think prices are going up because we've been buying so much. But I would like to, you know what? I think we're going to buy down across the bottom. So we're going to start buying property right now. We're just going to buy across the bottom of everywhere down here. How much is that bottom one? 300,000 is what it is. We're gonna buy all the way down. Can I get up top here as well? That's another $400,000. Sure, we'll buy that. How much are these? We got $500,000, 7,500,000 for those little guys. I might be able to join these all together, right? And they're relatively inexpensive, so sure, we'll buy those. And then what about up top here? $500,000. This one here is well over $1 million, as you can see. See, this is where we're going to run into some problems because we have a lot of properties that are worth over $1 million. That's $2 million. We need to get through one more harvest before we can buy everything up. So I think if we buy maybe this one here as well. And can we afford that? What's that? 400,000? Yeah, we'll buy that one as well. Okay, so we own well over 2/3 of the map. of the county here now. I can do another one potentially. I want to make sure we save some money. And I'm thinking maybe we should potentially buy some new equipment, you guys. There you go. So like everything out here is now ours. All these fields that are surrounding our farm are officially our property now. We own a lot of this county. It's starting to come together. So now that we have all of that taken care of, there is only one thing else we can really do this time of year, and that is, well, maybe we can join some of those fields together. We got a lot of fields. Maybe we can make them into some bigger fields. Up we go. Yeah, I think we'll take the 8R, or we should take the R2, 9R2. 6 and 1/2 dozen the other, really, here, isn't it? You know what? We'll take the 8R. It's going to need to be repaired later on anyways. I mean, look at this thing. It's in rough shape. We'll repair it after today. We'll do a little bit more work with it. I didn't repair anything, really. Just clean everything up. So we need to repair. Well, you get some fuel as well. I think we're a little low on fuel and a lot of our equipment. Trucks are still there. We may still do another load. I'm curious. Anyways, 1.3 million. I'm thinking, okay, as far as equipment goes, we need to talk about that as well. Let me go inside here. We're going to get the cultivator out. Back it on in. Nice and easy. Nice. Perfect. Grab that. All right, well, let's go out over to our first field. We're going to start at the very back corner over this here neck of the woods. And we're going to get rid of all of these little grass breaks that are between these fields here so we can maximize absolutely everything we can do with these fields and just make hopefully harvesting a little bit more efficient, to be honest, harvesting and planting. And that brings me to my next plan, guys, because like I said, I was thinking about buying some new equipment. And I think planting we should be okay with, but it's harvesting is really where we're going to need to figure things out. Let me see if I can just drag this straight through. I think we're looking good. Nice and straight. Nice and straight. Yeah. And all the way on through. Perfect. Lift that on up. Okay. It wasn't as straight as I thought it would be. I thought we were going to be a little bit straighter. Now, really, I wasn't lined up properly, but that's okay. And now we're going to go all the way down and do the same thing down at the far side. But there and back, quick passes. Like I said, this is just going to help with field efficiency going forward. And we're down to a point now, like I said, where I'm not going to be planting. I have no need really to plant some of the other crops. I'm going to have to come back on that one side, make sure we get it all. I'm not going to plant the durum wheat this year. Some of the new fields we purchased, they've got durum wheat in them. So I don't need to worry about that at least. I think we've got more than enough. Still have like 600,000 units of durum wheat. Oh, I'm missing a ton here. Duh. I'm missing a whole bunch. Anyways, I got a bunch of durum wheat we're going to have to still make into seed that we're waiting on. So I don't think we're going to plant any durum wheat this year. It's just going to be all peas and all lentils. So now on top of combining fields, we're going to start making some of our fields a little bit bigger where I can, when I can. This little corner down here is a perfect spot. We're close to town. I don't know if they were using this as like a parkland, but there's a bunch of grasslands here that I now own. And so they are going to become part of my field. I'm sorry, kids. We're taking over your park. Now, of course, I should probably throw some lime down on some of this stuff, but hey, what do you do? You know what? It's good. It's all right. So we've combined this field all together. There's going to be 2 fields here. On the far side, looking straight down there, there was 4 large fields that are now just 1 field of ours. Guys, this is going to be a lot of big fields now instead of just a bunch of medium-sized fields. Yeah, it's going to make my life a little bit better, I think. Making everything into 1 field, that's great. Moving on through, let's go through town. We have the 2 fields that are down past the big silo complex at the back end of town now. What do we have for fuel? You know what? I could fill up right here. We might as well, right? The old fuel station, Jackie's Cafe. Maybe I can get myself something to eat while I'm here. Nice. That's quick. Jackie's Cafe's right there. Looks like they're closed. Look, why are they closed? You know, it's tough to get a coffee around here. You'd think there'd be a Tim Hortons in town somewhere, but nothing in Wymark. I'm kind of surprised. Thought for sure we'd find a Timmy's here. Well, there is a bakery at least, but I don't think it's open either. Nothing seems to be open today. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to get back to work and finish all what we're doing down here and head back out. You know, only a few more fields left to go, and then we can start thinking about what we're going to plant this year. We've got to figure that out together, I guess, as well, don't we? I mean, don't get me wrong. We already got a pretty good plan, right? We know what we're going to do. But, I mean, we could discuss it. The one thing I've been thinking about, we got $1.3 million in the bank, of course. Of course, we're going to be spending, roughly $120,000 over the course of the year on our mortgage, right? We got to remember, we got to factor that in. We used, a little over $400,000 last year is what our costs were on fertilizer, I believe it was, and lime. So we'll have roughly the same amount going forward. But this year, I think we need another piece of equipment, guys. And I'm pretty sure we'll have to go with a combine, right? I think that makes the most sense. A second combine? Maybe? What do you guys think? Combine? I'm thinking combine. I can't believe how many fields we bought, actually, guys. I'm just looking down here. There's 4 fields all in a row here that we bought that we've got to... do we own this field? We do. We own 15 right on the right here as well. There's a lot of fields I have to take care of here. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest, as we're moving our way around, cleaning all this stuff up. It's a lot more than I thought we had. I've got like 4 passes to make over here that, and then still 2 more at the top. There's a lot still left to do, guys. There's a lot of fields. This is going to be a huge harvest when we get to it. Once again, I'm going to see if I can leave the durum wheat. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't need it. I got so much durum wheat as is already. But I guess we're going to have a bit more now. All right, finally, I think we're on our last couple fields. We took care of everything down there. There's a lot down there still, the smaller ones. But then we got these big fields up on the north side, I want to say. Yeah, 1 and 2, no, 5 and 6. Yeah, 5, 6, and 7, I think, at the far corner. Guys, we got to take care of all these as well. We've worked these fields, of course. We've, of course, been working these fields over the last couple of years. And now it's time to join them into one. I think that's great. I think that'll be good. And you can see the field behind me I was talking about. There's tree lines. I can't combine those, unfortunately. Well, I could, but it wouldn't make sense. And I don't really feel like knocking the trees down, so we're gonna leave them as is. We're not gonna buy a bunch of logging equipment. That's just not something I want to do, and don't think it's necessary. The struggle is real enough as is. Perfect. All right, we gotta go repair some equipment, it looks like, and I gotta get some def as well, don't I? I gotta get a little bit of def. It looks like we're running low on some of our equipment, but everything else is kind of done for now. I'm not gonna worry about liming or anything field work for now. We'll take care of that after our first harvest. Yeah. We'll do it after our first harvest, guys. We're not gonna do that for now. Let's head back to the old farm, and don't run into me. We'll see what we can do. Let's take a look at our farm plot and figure out what we're gonna plant. Come, I believe March, April. Yeah, March and April. So I think what we're going to do, guys, is the whole section that's right in line with our farm, over on the western side of the county. So 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and then 11, 9, and 8. These ones are 10, 9, 8. These ones are all going to be, I think we're going to go with was it lentils? Lentils. Yeah, lentils. Lower yield. Yeah, maybe lower yield. Yeah, we'll do lower yield on these guys. Big fields, right? These are all big fields. And then maybe on these smaller fields, we'll do peas. Lentils and peas. The only problem is if we're doing peas on these ones, it's a longer drive, right? So I'm trying to do the math. You got to math that out a little bit on how long is it going to take to drive versus we're getting off the crops. It's a 6 and 1/2 dozen the other. We think we'll be all right. I think we'll do. That's how our plan's going to be. I've already repaired. The ATAR has been repaired. I think everything else is looking good. I've ordered some def to be delivered, so we'll take care of that later on. But everything else is good until planting season, guys. We've got some big fields now. Let's I'll see you guys about March. I think March, April, something like that. We'll see you in a bit. Would you look at that? It's the 6th year, technically the start of the 6th year for us. April of the 6th year. Why are my lights left on? The John Deere. Who left the lights on? Man, lucky this thing started. Lucky it started at all. I got some def. Let's go put the def in this. It's down half a tank, but we might as well. It's sitting over here by the fuel tank, and refill that. Perfect. Doesn't take very much def, at least only maybe about 100 liters, something like that. Do we have a liter, the size of that? I don't know if it says as far as how much it takes. Yeah, nothing really, does it? 38 liters. That doesn't make any sense. 83 liters? Why do I have more fuel? I didn't fill up the def. What the? Come on, let me see if I can fix this. I managed to fill up the fuel and not the def somehow. I don't know how. I'm a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. That was supposed to fill up def, not fuel. Okay, all right, there we go. Now we're putting the def in. Yeah, there we go. See, I was like it's 45 liters is all it took. Not a lot, not a ton. Don't get mixed up. Don't put def in your fuel tank and fuel in your def tank. Not good. Definitely not good. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we need to get the planting unit. We're going to do some planting. It's time to get some, what do we not? Not durum. We need peas and we need lentils today. Right past these bins, actually. Now, I should probably mention we still have quite a few seeds we've been making in the old seed factory. I need to line this up a bit better, but we still have quite a bit over there. I was thinking about selling it off. I think I'm going to hold off for now. We can sell it next year. prices are starting to drop pretty drastically. That looks like it's pretty low. Maybe not quite. Let's move it forward a little bit forward. Hang on. There we go. That's better. Yeah. So anyways, we do have, is that not filling up in there? Hang on a second. I'm going to try to finagle this into place. Nope, that's not going to do it. We got to move it a little bit more still. So we still have a lot of seed we can sell off. If we need the profit for one reason or another, if something were to happen, guys, yeah, we have the ability to make some money pretty quickly if I do need to, which is a good sign, right? For now, I'm going to hold off on that and leave them all over the factory. We'll move them over to these bins later on, and I'm just going to get to planting, which we have quite a few seeds for planting, as you guys saw. What was it? 200 and... I can't see it now. 200 and some thousand? 268,000 liters of seed. Yeah, that's going to last us quite a while. I don't have to worry too much about that. I just have to worry about lining it up properly. So frustrating. At least fertilizer isn't as difficult to put in, but trying to get the auger with seeds sometimes is a bit of a pain. All right, so we're good to go. Let's get this thing into the field. Let's get to planting. I love it. Planting season's already here. So as we've been planting away here for a little bit, getting into these fields, I got an idea. I'm thinking maybe we'll hire someone to keep on working away here. But in order to move seed and fertilizer, we don't really have a solution for that yet. I have to go back and get it all the time, which is a pain. I've got an idea. So like I said, instead of having to come back to the farm every time to a refill with seed and fertilizer, how about we do that with some trucks? Like I said, I wanted some more trucks out here anyways. The old Internationals, like they're old grain trucks, but they'll work perfectly fine for seed and fertilizer, I think, right? And plus, I mean, these old Internationals, guys, these things are rock solid. They'll last forever. Let's go load up with some fertilizer and take it out there. Oh boy, yeah, these things are beasts, I'm telling you. They've always been beasts. I love these trucks. These are, good finds. A lot of old corporations used to buy these things back. A lot of old farm trucks were these Internationals, of course, and they get two of them on this farm. Is going to be perfect for just moving these crops around, moving fertilizer, moving our seed around, and yeah, I can fill up our seeder and planters with this. Fairly simple. I'm probably not going to ship grain with this. I don't think that's really what the trucks, it doesn't hold that much, of course. So yeah, it'll be better off just for our seed and fertilizer is what I'm thinking. I mean, am I out? Oh, we're out of fertilizer. I gotta have some more fertilizer brought in. Darn it. Once again, this is a great time to remind you, if you haven't subscribed yet and you enjoy these types of videos, make sure you go down to the bottom, click the subscribe button right now. Of course, if you're new around here, and if you are enjoying this, make sure you slap the like as well. While your mouse is down in that neck of the woods, or maybe your thumb. Hit the big thumbs up, goes a long way to help out the channel here. I appreciate you guys doing that. Oh boy, the brakes are bad. I couldn't stop there if I wanted to, guys. That was full braking application. Yikes. Guys, I see the planter over there. Do they hit a telephone pole, or are they still moving? Looks like we're still good. I think they're still good. Let's go find out. Let's go. Yeah, it's all coming. Okay, they got a headland down almost. That's okay. Looks good so far. We'll get some fertilizer out there. We'll get the seed truck out here as well in a second. Perfect timing. Just got the seed truck behind us as well, and it looks like they've ran out of fertilizer. It's all coming together. Let's see if we can not wreck our fields as we pull out here. Nice and easy, like. Nice and easy. A lot of weight on this thing. I don't think I have to worry about spinning the tires too much. Just like I said, too much weight as is. But I'd rather not sink into these fields if I can avoid it, right? All right, let's back this on up. And we'll refill this thing with seed or fertilizer for now. Oh, whoa, easy, stop. Holy. Brakes are so bad. They're so bad. Oh, man. All right, there we go. That should fill up the seed or the fertilizer. I think there's still quite a bit of seed when I was in there checking earlier. Let's double check and take a look and see what we got. Fertilizer is pretty much full. A decent amount of seed still. Yeah, I think we're okay for now. Did she just take off with the auger out? She did too. She took off with the auger. No, put the auger away. That can't be good for that, guys. That really can't be good for that thing being out the whole time. Oh boy. Yep, that's the thing. All right. Let me get this off the field. We'll have to go catch up to her. I gotta go get a hold of her, get her to turn that thing back in. That ain't good. All right, we're almost done this field. Looks like she's just ran out of fertilizer. We got the roller working behind us as well over on the first two fields. So yeah, a bunch of work happened at the same time. I've been just checking in on everybody, making sure we're good. But yeah, fertilizing, I think she should have enough seed still left in there to get through the rest of this field. I do believe there's only, I think she's on our last pass here. Maybe one more pass. And then yeah, we'll have to put some more seed in that. But it's interesting because we're going through so much fertilizer in that by comparison. It's like almost 3 to 1 for fertilizing for the lentils right now. That's what the program's calling for, though, right? That's what it's telling us we need to put down. Perfect, and away we go. All right, let's get that filled right back up again, and let's see how much seed we got left in this thing. Let's see, take a quick little look inside. Oof, a lot of fertilizer. Yeah, it's looking really low, but I think this should be enough. What do we got? Still should be enough, right? I mean, one more pass, not even, to get through the rest of this field, you guys. I think we'll be all right. All right, away she goes. Let's get out of the way, and we'll let her finish off this field. Let's go check on the roller, make sure that's good as well. They should be ready to bring, Matilda should be ready to come over onto this field here right away, actually, because we're almost done here. All right, guys, all 3 fields are put together and are done. I'm going to get the roller working here and start to put these down. Let's, we need to fill this up first, though. We need seed fertilizer into the tank. And then we got the big field down here as well that we can start working on next. We're going to start getting through all these lentils today. It's going to be a lot of planting. Holy. Oh, boy. All right, should be almost a full tank full of seed, I think, off the top of my head. And the fertilizer, it's 2/3 of the fertilizer from the truck. So every time I fill, I've got to go drive back again. But this one, we'll see how much we got left. It's a lot of seed. It might be, I don't know, it's different size tanks on that, the C850. So who knows? We'll see. We're running low already, though. Maybe it takes more than one. That's crazy. Yep, we're empty. I didn't think it was gonna be that much. Oh, I mean, it's pretty much full though. Let's be honest. Look at that. There's a lot of seed in that. Let's stick the rest of the fertilizer in that. Then we can fill both these trucks up while we're planting here. And then the fertilizer. Is that all I could take? Come on, I can. No more spare capacity. Yeah, no, I guess that's it. I still got a little bit of space. Oh well, I guess we have to wait and fill it later. All right, we're done with the lentils. Onto the peas down in the southern section. I don't remember anymore. Anyways, we've got fields, well, all that direction, and then plus, of course, fields in all that direction to plant. I'm really liking these trucks, by the way, for this job we're doing right now, guys. This is has been making my life so much better to have these old international trucks as seed and fertilizer tenders. Just saying, it does make a big difference not having to drive back and forth to the farm with the the whole planting unit in order to go and refill everything. This just makes my life so much simpler. Is it already full? That can't be already full. Is it already full? Let's double check. Up we go. Climb on tires instead. Oh yeah, it's totally full. I just saw, hang on a second, you can see it when we jump. Yeah, it was full. It was totally full. I guess we need some more. Did I already dump that in? I must have. Let's go to the fertilizer. And they're not exactly all that expensive either in the grand scheme of things, guys. These trucks, like 45,000 bucks, 47,000, I think, for both of them. We ended up paying, like, really no problem at all. I pay for that all day for the utility we're getting out of these things. Of course, yeah, we got operating costs. We're going to have to deal with each of them. I could have got a trailer instead, but I mean, we only have a couple of semi trucks right now, and just the utility of being able to, you know, take both of these back and forth as we're needed, since we're going through so much more fertilizer than seed technically right now. It just makes life so much easier rather than having the trailer that we have to take back all the seed and fertilizer back every single time. Yeah, we can top them both up, but guys, I just think this is a great way of doing it. Having these two trucks, this is working out really well so far. Anyways, we're all done, rolled out, everything's planted with the lentils. Like I said, let's get into the peas. You know what, I think I'm going to drive this for a bit. We do have one field that's out there that's already pre-planted. I'll show you when we get out there. That's one of the new fields we purchased that was already planted with, I believe it's got to be the Durham wheat. It has to be, I think. Either that or like canola. And away we go. Let's throw some dust up here. Oh boy. Easy, easy, easy. Putting a few hours on this. We're almost at 20. We're getting close to 30 hours already on both of our main tractors. This one here along with the 8R. That's going to start to cost us some maintenance costs if we don't decide to replace these. I mean, as soon as we hit that 50-hour mark, yeah, it's going to get a little dicey for us. They're going to be... yeah, the prices on maintenance is starting to go up exponentially after that, right? As I thought we were going through a lot of fertilizer with the lentils, the peas are even worse. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, going through a lot of fertilizer here. Now, this is the crop I was talking about right here. We got one field with the crop. I'm going to have to kind of skirt around here. If we can just kind of try to hold up. I've had to do this over on the smaller fields as well. Just, oh, no, yeah. I'm gonna, it's okay. We'll take a little bit of it. No, it's all right. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's totally what I was planning on doing, is taking a little bit of that crop. We're not going to eat a whole bunch of it, but we're just going to skirt right up the side of it and replant a little bit. Harvest will be interesting. I will tell you that much. Yep, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Yeah, I don't even know what crop this is off the top of my head. This might just be barley, to be honest now. I can't remember. I know there was a couple crops of, was it lentils? No. We had lentils. We planted lentils. It was the durum wheat. We had a couple of those. I thought there was a barley and maybe a canola that we bought. So, yeah, it's just something we're going to have to deal with, unfortunately. All right, let's see if we can get around this corner without causing too much problem as well. Nice and easy. Just straighten everything back out. Let's see if I can not eat too much of that crop up. And that looks better. Okay. We're good. I think we're okay. We're getting one pass. Not bad. We're making sure we get right up against it at least. And once again, I want to make sure I get more peas than whatever this is. I don't care too much about this, so it's a free crop, so why would I waste it and replant it, right? Well, that's it. We've finished off actually all of our fields, guys. Everything's been planted. Gertie's still rolling fields out, but everything has been planted now. If we take a quick look, look at that. Look at all these fields we've planted today. Everything is planted that we own now, so all that's left to wait. Well, we got to do some weeding and that kind of fun stuff and wait for harvest, but I think we're looking pretty darn good. So with all that being said, I think that will do it for us today. We'll get back into harvesting. Let's see if we can buy the rest of the county up here. Once harvest season comes, I think we're looking at $850,000. I might buy a new combine in harvest time. I'm just saying, I've got enough money still, I think, where I can afford to possibly do that. We're getting pretty close there. I don't know. I still owe quite a bit of money. Yikes. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that yet. Oh, boy. She's tweaked down here. Drop a comment. Should I buy a new combine? Should I figure out how to drive better? Why did that twist over? How did I get so stuck back there? That doesn't even make any sense. It's through the... Hang on a second. It's literally bounced over here and... You see this too, don't you? Yeah, I know what happened, right? Seriously, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, let me know in the comments what I should do. Should we buy a new combine, you think, for the harvest? I could probably afford to do just a combine. Oh, you're gonna really do this again. You realize how big this thing is, right? It's a little toy to try to sneak through there. And you just park yourself so you make it so I can't get through every time. This is like a third time I had to force my way through. Anyways, let me know in the comments. What should I do? Should we buy a combine? Should we not? Should we just pay off our loan? Let me know down below. We'll see you guys in the next one.